Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 39, Preliminary. Blessed is Shirdi and blessed is Dwaraka Mai, where Sri Sai lived and moved until he took his Mahasamadhi. Blessed are the people of Shirdi, whom he obliged and for whom he came such long distance. Shirdi was a small village first, but it attained great importance on account of his contact and became a tirtha or holy place of pilgrimage. Equally blessed are the women folk of Shirdi. Blessed is their whole and undivided faith in him. They sang the glories of Baba while bathing, grinding, pounding corn, and doing other household work. Blessed is their love, for they sang sweet songs which calm and pacify the minds of the singers and listeners. Baba's interpretation. Nobody believed that Baba knew Sanskrit. One day he surprised all by giving a good interpretation of a verse from the Gita to Nana Sahib Chandorkar. A brief account about this matter was written by Mr. B.V. Dio, retired Mamlatdar, and published in Marathi in Sri Sai Leela magazine. As Mr. Dio has got first-hand information about this subject from Nana Sahib himself, we give below his version. Nana Sahib Chandorkar was a good student of Vedanta. He had read Gita with commentaries and prided himself on his knowledge of all that. He fancied that Baba knew nothing of all this or of Sanskrit. So Baba one day pricked the bubble. These were the days before crowds flocked to Baba, when Baba had solitary talks at the mosque with such devotees. Nana was sitting near Baba and massaging his legs and muttering something. Baba: Nana, what are you mumbling yourself? Nana: I am reciting a Sanskrit sloka. Baba: what sloka? Nana: from Bhagavad Gita. Baba: utter it loudly. Nana then recited the sloka as follows. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnani nastadvadarshinaha. Baba: Nana, do you understand it? Nana: yes. Baba: if you do, then tell me. Nana: it means this. Making Shashtanga Namaskar, that is, prostration, questioning the Guru and serving him, learn what this jnana is. Then, those jnanis that have attained the real knowledge of the Sadvastu or Brahman will give you Upadesha of jnana. Baba: Nana, I do not want this sort of collected purport of the whole stanza. Give me each word, its grammatical force and meaning. Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba: Nana, is it enough to make prostration merely? Nana: I do not know any other meaning for the word pranipata than making prostration. Baba: what is pariprashna? Nana: asking questions. Baba: what does prashna mean? Nana: the same, questioning. Baba: if pariprashna means the same as prashna, why did Vyasa add the prefix pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana: I do not know any other meaning for the word pariprashna. Baba: seva. What sort of seva is meant? Nana: just what we are doing always. Baba: is it enough to render such service? Nana: I do not know what more is signified by the word seva. Baba: in the next line, upadekshanti te jnanam. Can you so read it as to read any other word in lieu of jnanam? Nana: yes. Baba: what word? Nana: ajnanam. Baba: taking that word instead of jnana, is any meaning made out of the verse? Nana. No, Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba. Never mind if it does not. Is there any objection to use the word ajnana if it gives a better sense? Nana. I do not understand how to construe by placing ajnana in it. Baba. Why does Krishna refer Arjuna to jnanis or tattvadarshis to do his prostration, interrogation and service? Was not Krishna a tattvadarshi himself? In fact, jnana himself. Nana. Yes, he was. But I do not make out why he referred Arjuna to jnanis. Baba. Have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated. His pride was knocked on the head. Then Baba began to explain. Number 1. It is not enough merely to prostrate before the jnanis. We must make sarvasva sharanagati or complete surrender to the Sadguru. Number 2. Mere questioning is not enough. The question must not be made with any improper motive or attitude, or to trap the Guru and catch at mistakes in the answer, or out of idle curiosity. It must be serious with a view to achieve moksha or spiritual progress. Number 3. Seva is not rendering service retaining still the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. If this is done, the Sadguru will show you what jnana referred to in the previous stanza is. Nana did not understand what is meant by saying that a Guru teaches ajnana. Baba. How is jnana upadesh, that is, imparting of realization, to be effected? Destroying of ignorance is jnana. In Jnaneshwari, a commentary on Gita, it is said, removal of ignorance is like this, ho Arjuna. If dream and sleep disappear, you are yourself. It is like that. Is there anything different or independent in jnana besides the destruction of ignorance? Expelling darkness means light. Destroying duality or dvaita means non-duality or advaita. So, whenever we speak of destroying dvaita, we speak of advaita. Whenever we talk of destroying darkness, we talk of light. If we have to realize the advaita state, the feeling of dvaita in ourselves has to be removed. That is the realization of the advaita state. Who can speak of advaita while remaining in dvaita? If one did, unless one gets into that state, how can one know it and realize it? Again, the Sishya or disciple, like the Sadguru, is really embodiment of jnana. The difference between the two lies in the attitude, high realization, marvelous superhuman sattva or beingness, and unrivaled capacity and Aishwarya Yoga or divine powers. The Sadguru is Nirguna, Satchit Ananda. He has indeed taken human form to elevate mankind and raise the world. But his real Nirguna nature is not destroyed thereby, even a bit. His beingness or reality, divine power and wisdom remain undiminished. The disciple also in fact is of the same Swarupa, but it is overlaid by the effect of samskaras of innumerable births in the shape of ignorance, which hides from his view that he is Shuddha Chaitanya. See Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, verse 15. As stated therein, he gets the impressions. I am Jiva, a creature, humble and poor. The Guru has to root out these offshoots of ignorance and has to give upadesh or instruction to the disciple held spellbound for endless generations by the ideas of his being a creature, humble and poor. The Guru imparts in hundreds of births the teaching, you are God, you are mighty and opulent. Then he realizes a bit that he is God really. The perpetual delusion under which the disciple is laboring, that he is the body, that he is a creature, jiva or ego, that God, Paramartha, and the world are different from him, is an error inherited from innumerable past births. From actions based on it, he has derived his joy, sorrows, and mixtures of both. To remove this delusion, this error, this root ignorance, he must start the inquiry. How did the ignorance arise? Where is it? And to show him this is called the Guru's Upadesh. The following are the instances of Ajnana. Number 1. I am a jiva or creature. Number 2. Body is the soul or I am the body. Number 3. God, world and jiva are different. Number 4. I am not God. Number 5. Not knowing that body is not the soul. Number 6. Not knowing that God, world and jiva are one. Unless these errors are exposed to his view, the disciple cannot learn what is God, jiva, world, body, how they are interrelated, and whether they are different from each other or are one and the same. Why should jnana be imparted to the jiva who is jnanamurti? Upadesh is merely to show him his error and destroy his ignorance. Baba added, 1. Pranipata implies surrender. 2. Surrender must be of body, mind and wealth. 3. Why should Krishna refer Arjuna to other jnanis? Sabhakta takes everything to be Vasudev and Guru takes disciple to be Vasudev, and Krishna treats both as his prana and atma as per the Bhagavad Gita. As Sri Krishna knows that there are such bhaktas and gurus, he refers Arjuna to them so that their greatness may increase and be known. Construction of the Samadhi Mandir. Baba never talked nor ever made any fuss about the things which he wanted to accomplish, but he so skillfully arranged the circumstances and surroundings that the people were surprised at the slow but sure results attained. The construction of the Samadhi Mandir is an instance in point. Shriman Bapu Saheb Bhuti, the famous multimillionaire of Nagpur, lived in Shirdi with his family. Once an idea arose in his mind that he should have a building of his own there. Sometime after this, while he was sleeping in Dikshit's Vada, he got a vision. Baba appeared in his dream and ordered him to build a Vada of his own with temple. Shama, who was sleeping there, got also a similar vision. When Bapu Sahib was awakened, he saw Shama crying and asked him why. The latter replied that in his vision, Baba came close to him and ordered distinctly, "Build the Vada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all." Hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion. My throat was choked, my eyes were overflowing with tears, and I began to cry. Bapu Sahib was surprised to see that both their visions tallied. Being a rich and capable man, he decided to build a Vada there and drew up a plan with Madhav Rao or Shama. Kaka Sahib Dikshit also approved of it, and when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Then the construction work was duly started, and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor, the cellar, and the well were completed. Baba also on his way to and from Lendi suggested certain improvements. Further work was entrusted to Bapu Sahib Jog, and when it was going on, an idea struck Bapu Sahib Bhuti's mind that there should be an open room or platform in the center, with the image of Muralidhar or Lord Krishna with the flute be installed. He asked Shama to refer this matter to Baba and get his consent. The latter asked Baba about this when he was just passing the Vada. Hearing Shama, Baba gave his consent saying, "After the temple is complete, I will come there to stay. And staring at the Vada, he added, After the Vada is complete, we shall use it ourselves. We shall live, move, and play there, embrace each other, and be very happy. Then Shama asked Baba whether this was the auspicious time to begin the foundation work of the central room of the shrine. The latter answered in the affirmative. Shama got a coconut, broke it, and started the work. In due time, the work was completed, and an order was also given for making a good image of Muralidhar. But before it was ready, a new thing turned up. Baba became seriously ill and was about to pass away. Bapu Sahib became very sad and dejected, thinking that if Baba passed away, his Vada would not be consecrated by the holy touch of Baba's feet, and all his money, about a lakh of rupees, would be wasted away. But the words, place or keep me in the Vada, which came out of Baba's mouth just before his passing away, consoled not only Bapu Sahib, but one and all. In due time, Baba's holy body was placed and preserved in the central shrine, meant or designed for Muralidhar, and Baba himself became Muralidhar, and the Vada thus became the Samadhi Mandir of Sai Baba. His wonderful life is unfathomable. Blessed and fortunate is Bapu Sahib Bhuti, in whose Vada lies the holy and the pure body of Baba. Bow to Sri Sai, peace be to all. Please join me in sharing the life and teachings of Sai Baba with many more people by sharing this video and adding your valuable comments below. Om Sai Ram.